for three. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! 5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat pack in the air, we about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe, you already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the trade, yes and no. Friends and the foes, the butlers and the heroes. You can feel it in your soul, but when the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.
Yeah! Welcome to the Basement Sports Network post-game show. I'm your host, Royal A. Shepherd, and I'm joined today by a panel that is more becoming of who I am as a man. As y'all know, the past couple of shows, I've been surrounded, but today we are just like that meme, ganging up on one of them when it's more of us. My boy, defending his kind, Shelton, how you doing today?
What do you say fuck me for?
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Speaking up for us as always, we got the chairman of the Kang Gang, my boy, brother Ricky J. Mark. How you doing today?
Well, I'm just out here fighting for freedom like everybody else.
Hey, my brother, continue that fight. We need you to lead us. And rounding out this panel, we got my dog, Baltimore's finest. I don't know if he's from Baltimore.
Yes.
But everywhere in Maryland is Baltimore.
He
We
is
got my
now.
boy Kang TJ pulling up one time for the one time. How you doing today, gang?
My boy, we good. We good. We got a band masterclass. Life is great right now.
Masterclass is strong. You feel me? Masterclass is strong. We had a great first half. I guess my boy closed it out well in the end. So yeah, we're gonna give him credit for the full masterclass. That hater back just real deep, and it's just like there was a little bit of time where I was like, "Hey, Bam, do what you were doing early." You feel me? But boy came out today, set the tone. No Tyler Herro, no Jimmy Butler, no problemo. The Heat took care of the Atlanta Hawks 117-109 behind Bam Adebayo. We'll start there. The man was elite, brother. Like, I was about to give him some shit, but real shit knows real shit. That boy was dominant. And so far this season, if you argue that there were two better centers than him in this league, then I'm going to say that you're on drugs. Because that man has taken time and time again, like, answered the call, and especially in a game like this, where it's like you're down two of your top three players, that shit felt wonderful, bro. 26-17, 4 assists, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 9 of 12 from the field. We're going to give Bam his proper love. And I think that's pretty much what everybody's going to do. But we're going to start with y'all thoughts on the game. TJ, you'll go first, bro. Give me your thoughts on the whole game, bro.
I don't want to say this. I don't because it's against everything that I stand for.
Cook, brother.
But they look good. Come on, they look good. The ball was moving. Guys were making shots. Jay Rich had a game today after I thought that brother was finished. Okay. Jaime Jaquez looks real. Drew Smith played well. Kyle Lowry played well. I mean, we got production from everybody. This is the part of the season where they do the thing, where nobody playing, but everybody is somehow performing above. Remember Orlando Robinson had that stretch last year where he was destroying it? This is the stretch.
You remember the Omar Year 7 thing?
You know, look at this. Why do we have this?
Ladies and gentlemen, I should have announced this at the beginning of the show, but as you can tell by the improved graphics going on around here, the boy Kang Justin is back on the ones and twos. So welcome back, Kang Justin. He already started with some nasty shit, putting that Mexican next to Michael Jordan. Go ahead and finish, Torn.
No, but overall, man, it was just a good game, man. Everything was clicking. Everybody played well. Other than, like, Duncan, he didn't shoot the ball well. But other than that, man, everybody was playing great. It was a great game.
You know why Duncan didn't shoot the ball well? because we've been spending too much time as a collective giving this motherfucker praise. We be trying for y'all to sometimes come on here and do the right thing. Acknowledge when people are playing well. You feel me? And then they go right back to what we all know to be true. Brother Duncan, believe you me, it didn't take long, but your ass is back on Pack Watch, brother, because you were horrendous this evening. King Ricky, give me your thoughts on the game tonight, even though you're distracted by women without melanin on your television.
I mean, it's the OL Reign versus Gotham FC. It's the NWSL Championship final. You know, I love good football. What do you want me to say? And I enjoyed the snow. I'm not gonna lie it anymore. Beautiful is beautiful. Okay, it is what it is.
Truth,
but that's not why we're here.
You got me.
Sorry, I'm supposed to apologize for my right to love who I love. Anyways, look, hey, yo. Bam Adebayo not only put up a really good stat line tonight, but his bag was, like it was being emptied in the first half, especially in the first half. This guy was hitting turnaround jumpers, hitting fadeaways. I'm sitting here like, where was this? I haven't seen this since those Ball is Life mixtapes from like right before his rookie year. Yes, that was beautiful, but honestly, my focus wasn't even so much on Bam as it was, this might be blasphemy to say, the potential next starting small forward for the Miami Heat, Jaime Jaquez Jr. He played very well tonight. He put somebody on skates that Tyler Herro couldn't possibly dream to do. And he gave you he showed you a little bit of what he's capable of with a certain amount of reps. Am I going to say the words? I will leave him to say that. But, look, the Miami Heat, their victory tonight over the Hawks was quite frankly a pretty good one. Don't let the Hawks' 5-4 record fool you. They've been playing a little bit better than I expected out of them. I thought they'd be like, 2-7 or something this season. And they've won some games that I didn't think they had a chance at winning. And for the Miami Heat,
they come back very often.
Yes, they do. For them to come in and do what they did tonight was actually pretty good. And I'm just going to go ahead and stand by what I tweeted earlier in the evening. The Miami Heat are going to win the NBA title, and Bam and Jaime Jaquez are going to take us there. If you disagree, fine. You're a racist. It is what it is.
Brother, I'm with you. Hey, listen, in the moments, you know how I be. Like, as soon as they win a game, I believe that they are going all the way to the chip. So I'm there. My boy Jeff giving us the $99. He said, future Laker Drew Uso had Trey in shambles. Brother, I don't praise Drew Smith on this show, bro. Like, I just can't get myself there, bro. It's like, that's not what I'm doing, bro. So, like, fuck Drew Smith. Just being real. Like, this is one game. Like, I'm not reading too much into that. Go ahead, Shotman Tip. Give me your thoughts on the game.
Yeah. Before I do that, I just want to take like a quick second. Kelly Oubre was hit by a motor vehicle walking home from his house. He's in a stable condition, but expected to miss significant time. So shout out to him. Hope he's good. But yeah, the Heat played well tonight. This is probably the best game they played all year. I was a fan of the ball movement. It was very nice to watch. Unfortunately, I have to find another way to. He's not dead. He's listed in stable condition.
Is some idiot trying to say that for clout? Call him out, Shelton. Call him out.
No, I don't care.
Good boy.
Back to. Come on now. Back to the game. The game was very pleasing to watch, and unfortunately, I have to find a second game in a row that I have to find a way to hate on Kyle Lowry because I refuse to praise him, even when he does well. But yeah, I mean, it was another Bam masterclass like we've been talking about. And shout out to Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson playing well and Duncan Robinson playing poorly is just more proof that bullying works. So we need to continue to do that. Continue bullying Josh to play well and stop praising Duncan when he plays well. Just keep bullying him anyway. He'll continue to play well in addition. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think we're the best suited to do such things. And so I feel like as a group we need, but I don't know. I want to acknowledge when people play good because who knows how many opportunities we're going to get to do that. I think they're going to give us more than enough opportunities to speak our truth about who they are as basketball players, as men. It doesn't really matter. But like when they do play well, like I want to say they play well. Like somebody told me to say good things about Kyle Lowry. My response normally would be why. Like but tonight, okay. Shit, we ain't got nobody else out there playing good. Kyle Lowry hitting them 3-pointers. Kyle Lowry getting to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry gave me 17 points. I cannot hate on that because we needed it. Like, let me stop lying. I can hate on that because I can hate on anything, just being real. But like, I will not tonight. Like, I'm just gonna acknowledge that Kyle Lowry did good basketball things and stuff. But tonight is not about that. Tonight is about Idris Femi Adebayo. Like, I think this game here is more proof to me that we need to begin the transition and turn over the reins of this team to him. The team looked more energized following him. The team had more people involved in the offense following him, and he produced at the level that we all wanted to see him produce at. TJ, I don't know if you've seen anything different about what he did tonight, but kind of like, what was the most impressive thing about the way that he played tonight to you?
He's just decisive. He understands the moment way better now, where it's time to like, all right, let me take over. The jumper is automatic. That shit is just water now. Like he can pull it 75 times in a game, and I don't think he'll miss. But it's just the decisiveness, just understanding the moment, understanding, okay, the offense is in the mud a little bit. Let me go. Let me get a bucket. Let me get to the free throw line. I don't think he missed a free throw tonight. I think he was 8 for 8. Like the little stuff like that, man. He's just understanding. He's taking this step from like, okay, he's a star to like, no. He's the third best center in the league right now. Bar none. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's only because 2 other MVPs are playing in front of him. That's it. I still give Embiid the, my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, leave my cousin alone, man. Leave my cousin alone. Y'all being mean.
He's playing like a top 3 center, man. He's incredible.
Oh, that's crazy.
So to your point about him being decisive and just kind of like being like, no, I'm going to do this. Fuck what y'all talking about. I seen him like Jaime had it going and all that shit. Offense was getting stuck in the mud, and he wanted to run an ISO action, but Jaime Jaquez was standing on the same side of the court as him. He literally got the ball and told Jaime, get your fucking ass to the other side of the court. Move. Like that is the improvement that I think most of us have been asking for years. And that's the one that we kind of hopefully will see translate when others return to this lineup.
In his defense, he's been doing it since the playoffs. He's been this guy since the playoffs. So
I feel like it's starting to stick, TJ. Like I feel like it's starting to stick. And tonight, like there was clearly nobody else on the court who would have anything to say to defer. Like, no, I'm finna run this play. Bitch, you will be on the bench. Because I think I seen him wave Kevin Love off too. Like Kevin Love was about to sub in, and Bam like, no, I'm playing. And that's the kind of like respect that I like to see. Thank you, Nasty Man with the $5 dono. He said Bam VP. Oh, 1,000 game. What you was about to say, Ricky?
I know we've talked about this, and it's one of the things that really contributed to my frustrations about him for so long. He has this dog in him. Yeah. Like if you remember a few years back, he went to dinner with Big Cat out in Minnesota. That is a weird nickname. Anyways, and I think it was what's the coach? Kentucky, Coach Cal. He says some. Yeah. He says some slick stuff like in passing, and Cat was in the doghouse the next day as a result. And hey, that he has that in him. If he's able to harness it, then it is what it is.
Brother the gamer, what in the blue blazes is you texting in this chat right now? Gang.
Oh no, that's how people get torn. Don't listen to him.
I never. He's very young. Heat. with the astronaut $2. He said Bam's DPOY agenda hit harder than that Oubre card. You are a fucking demon. That's brother.
That's George too. What the fuck?
We are not doing that, boy. Like, we are not doing that. Shout out to Kelly Oubre, bro. Like, praise to that man, bro. We are not doing it.
I want you to do me a favor. Remove this cracker from my show.
Yeah, we kicking Sheltman out because for the culture. We don't give a fuck. We skipping him on this round too. He don't get to talk about Bam tonight for George's crimes. Let's switch.
That's crazy.
Let's switch to our second best player. And yeah, I'll have you start this time since I didn't give you the opportunity to talk about Bam. Go talk about Jaime Jaquez. Pleasantly surprised. Antonio Banderas was cooking. You feel me?
Pleasantly surprised.
Brother, go ahead. Cook. What did you see from Jaime Jaquez tonight?
I'm adding another nickname to the long list. The Matador. When he pulled that shit and dropped Bogdan Bogdanovic or whatever the fuck his name is, I was moved. I ascended. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not going to give up on my Cam Whitmore agenda, but this might be the next best thing, is all I'm saying. Like, Cam is a firm 1 for me. Not going to really move off that. But Jaime Jaquez at 2, I'm being moved. 20 points. 8 of 17 shooting isn't the best, but I like the aggressiveness for a rook. Usually he was getting 8th year vet foul calls in the third quarter or the second quarter. Doesn't really happen, but the 3-pointer leaves something to be desired. But I am being moved.
Come on now. Somebody tell me how to say artificial intelligence in Spanish in the comments. Huh? Because I saw shades of, dare I say, Allen Iverson when that boy come. Hey, brother. LAI is what we calling this man out here? Huh? Los
I like
Sham
it.
God? Huh? Wow.
I like it.
Los Sham God.
Intelligentsia artificial. That's okay. That's what that boy look like down there now. I'm not gonna hold you. Sheltman, you were not the only one that was moved. Okay. I saw some things and some stuff and some things. If somebody gonna be taking 20 shots, TJ, what would you think about Jaime Jaquez tonight?
You've got to step too far, brother. You've got to step too far.
Cook Holland!
Even still, my goodness. Even still, brother Jaime Jaquez, that brother, he can hoop. I see the vision.
Triple J Crawford. Hey, insane, Albert.
Bruh. Jaime Jaquez, that boy could hoop a little bit. He got some shit to him. Okay. They was running offense through him. Hey, they was giving him pick and rolls. He was making little pocket passes, little skip passes.
Kyle Lowry got off the ball and gave it to Jaime and say, you do it.
They trust this dude. They trust him. Hey, as long as you hooping, my boy.
It's a 9-game, TJ.
That's it. Win now. You ready now? Draft them from now on. I don't care. Fuck potential. If you gonna breed this, yeah, bring them on.
Just bless. There's not a chance. The minute that brother does not play like this,
Jaime Jaquez all over again.
Come on now, brother. You know what time it is, TJ. Ricky, when was the last time Miami had a rookie that we could say was this impactful, like this early on in the season?
I would say Steve Smith in the early 90s.
That's a lot for like. I get what you're saying. I know a lot of people would expect you to say Dwayne Wade in that situation, but Dwayne Wade didn't like come on like this. Like he wasn't.
They lost the first 7 games of that season.
No, sure. Well, what have you been seeing for Jaime Jaquez this year?
You know what I've seen in terms of Jaime Jaquez. You've seen just honestly steady play. You know he's a rookie, so he's going to make mistakes. He's not exactly going to come out of the gates, like gangbusters. But you get the feeling that he's someone that, due to his seasoning at UCLA, he's someone that the Heat coaching staff can trust, given what he can bring to the table. He's not going to wow you with insane athleticism. He's not going to go too hot or too cold. He plays a very level-headed game that will only get better the more he continues to get reps at the NBA level. He's not a quote-unquote high school student like my son Nico. I think at this point, Jaime Jaquez is the kind of what happened. I don't see the connection. I don't see the connection.
Triple J Crawford is still elite, bro. Like,
yes.
All right, enough.
Gotham FC won. So yeah, no, really, that kind of player is the kind of player that does very well in Miami's system. And aside from his, equally talented, beautiful younger sister, I think he will have a very long career with the Miami Heat if he continues to develop and play in this way. It's very encouraging, and I think based on what we saw in Summer League, I think the best is yet to come for Jaquez, especially at the small forward position. But if you play him out of position, if you play him as a 4 or something like that, I think you will stunt his growth, very much like how the Kings stunted Tyreek Evans' growth after his rookie season, because his rookie season he was playing a point guard.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You got it.
I got you, King. I already knew you were headed with that one, because that's a beautiful example of kind of like how taking somebody out of position, which Miami is known to do, and putting them in positions other than where they should be, bro. Like that shit is tough. My boy Justin in the back asking with a question with the 499. He said, "Question for the panel: would y'all still have drafted Whitmore if y'all were the GM?"
See,
yes.
Yeah,
I think, look, I appreciate what Jaime Jaquez is. He's much better than I anticipated that he would be. But for this team and what they are, and it feels like they should be headed towards the youth movement, I would have taken the guy with the higher ceiling, and that's what I believe Cam Whitmore is. I don't care if he's in the G League right now. He's under there with Ime Udoka, who's a good coach with his own right, but he's not Spo. Like, Spo takes people and make them way better than what they should be at basketball. I would have liked to see what he could have done with Cam Whitmore. But what he's doing with Jaime Jaquez is good enough for me, because the Heat are winning games, and I'm enjoying that experience too. So, like, it's really kind of like, yeah, that's a fantasy, but, like, I live in reality too, bro. We got Jaime now. I'm cool with Jaime. Like, that's how I'm going to rock with it. So I ain't going to keep doing the Cam Whitmore versus Jaime Jaquez thing unless it benefits my narratives. So let's go to somebody else. I don't know if I want to talk about Jaime no more, because I want to talk about Jay Rich. All right, because we've been shitting on boy. And tonight, he was cool. But this is more along the lines of what kind of like I expected, the up and down nature of his game. I think the first couple of games were like extreme lows. This is an extreme high, so I don't want people to think that he's going to do this moving forward. But I do think that this game gives him confidence so that he doesn't have another string of games like he started this season. TJ, do you agree, disagree? You think he's going to go right back to kind of where he was, or do you think this is like bodes well for him?
Lord knows, I hope he don't go back to where he was. That was pathetic. I think he'll find somewhere in the middle, bro. He's just, his awareness doesn't. Yeah, hit the likes, guys. The graphic is crazy.
Well, one thumb gives them like a like thing, yeah, like that.
Oh shit,
brother! You gotta hold it. You gotta hold the pose.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just hope he makes shots. Just make shots, Jay Rich. His awareness is whatever. I mean, end of the clock stuff, just being out of position when it comes to like getting the ball, not knowing where to be on offense. He's way too old for that. You need to grow up at some time, brother. Like, come on, my boy. But like, he's fine, dude. Just make shots. Don't be awful. The defense is not there. Do things sometimes. and we'll be fine. Give me like 8 points, Jay Rich. Give me 8 points tonight, and I won't have any complaints.
So for me, when Jaime Jaquez is one of our two best players, he's not Jay Rich, he's Jose Lito. Okay, so that's what we're gonna call him right now. He's Jose Lito tonight. But I also think that he played more so towards like what he is. Like he wasn't on ball as much as he has been at the beginning of the season. They kind of let him do shit off of the ball, like tertiary scorer, you know? Hey, we're not really playing off a bent defense. Shutman, did you see more of that, or was he just like better? I don't know. Like, what did he do differently tonight than what he's normally been doing?
I don't think really much of anything. I think when you have players like Black Struce, you're going to get very inconsistent performances.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It was a risky one. I feel like I had to take it.
You nailed it.
My kufi at it.
But yeah, I just think he's an inconsistent, middling role player. Like that's what he is, and that's why I hit him with that nickname. He's very adjacent to that player. Like some games he's going to give you 6 of 7 and shoot the shit out of the ball, and it's going to feel nice. And other games you're going to get 1 of 9, and it's going to feel like he's the worst player in the world. And through 9 games, I think Jay Rich has played 6. We've gotten 2 1 of 9 games and 1 6 of 7 game. I don't think Royal has heard a single word I've said, but that's okay. I think this analysis is astute and correct.
Don't worry, Ricky, they coming, gang. But brother, you got to admit, bro, Black Struce is fucking iconic to me. Like I think that's a top tier name for Jose. He's not even Jose Lito no more. He's Black Struce, bro. Like that is his name, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Black Struce down in the comments for us. Not in the live comments. Do it underneath the video. We need y'all to help this algorithm out. And speaking of algorithm, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the Basement Sports Network. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up for us. But yeah, y'all put the hashtag Black Struce under the comment section for us, bro, because that shit's elite, and I think we finna make that shit go up this year. I want you to talk a little bit about Black Struce, Ricky, because the man was cooking tonight, bro.
Yeah, tonight, great, but whatever, man. Like, look. For example, there's a comment from Jose Matos, like he'll help in the playoffs. No, not really. We had him here before. He's just older. Until he learns that the basketball court is 94 feet. Aside from like a dunk or two, like let's not go expecting him to be, I don't know, Caleb Martin from last season. He's not that guy, pal. He's not that guy. Also, good news. Kelly Oubre's injuries that he suffered are not expected to be season ending. So after some time and in some rehab, he should be back out there 2024. So that's good news.
That's good. That's great news, actually. Like I wanted him on the Heat. Like I like him as a basketball player, and like, but as a human being, bro, like you never want to see anybody go through anything like that, especially like if it's life threatening or anything. So I'm just happy to hear that man's going to get an opportunity to continue living his life, continue doing the thing that he loves, playing basketball, and just that he's okay, bro. Like that's enough for me, bro. Like I'm cool with that, bro. Still here with us, bro. Somebody say,
plus the contract is guaranteed.
Get paid, black man. He said, "Hey, let's give it up for Drew Smith, the man made winning plays tonight." No, he also made some losing ass plays. Look, I get it, bro. Like the team got everybody feeling good and swell and all that, but some of these players, shit will still be shit. So say something nice about Drew the Stallion.
Drew the Stallion.
Brother, first of all, that is crazy. Second of all, his head and shoulders commercials are amazing. But we're going to talk about some of these scrubs and let y'all go ahead and pick whichever one that you want to talk about and just kind of keep the conversation pushing. Ricky, we'll start with you. Pick a scrub, talk about
it. Haywood Highsmith played 34 minutes tonight. He filled the stat sheet, even though he didn't shoot that well from the field. And I think that speaks to, quite frankly, the kind of player that you need at his position. And when I say position, I mean like 13th, 14th man. If he's not hitting shots for you, at the very least, go do something else, move the ball around, get rebounds, make yourself useful in other ways. And I think to a lesser extent relative to Jaime Jaquez, I think that'll be very helpful for this team once the other guys come back, because you know that even though he won't give you Jimmy or Jaquez production per se, he'll at the very least provide some form of intangibles, and it won't be a miserable experience when he's out there on the floor, no matter what Royal is about to say next.
I was about to say that he was fucking awful on offense, but he wasn't a net negative on the floor. Like, they even went to the Hacker Haywood strategy, and that shit didn't hit like they thought it was. He ended up making 3 out of 4 free throws. They got out of that shit really quickly. So, like, look, I've said already that he could be called Haywood again for his time here. He looked exactly on offense like he be looking. All right? Y'all don't act like this ain't who this man is for real. Like, this is who he is as a basketball player. But the defensed, and he wasn't a net negative, so I thought that was cool. TJ, pick a scrub, talk about him.
I was going to talk about 55, but I'll go somewhere else. I'll go elsewhere. Kevin Love, man. It's going to lead me to another question I'll ask in the end. Not amazing. Not an amazing game. But with
solid.
him, solid game. Him plus bench creates like this fake like tempo thing that they got. Where
the second unit was running through Kevin Love.
They run, but it's really just Kevin Love just chucking them off, you know. And he just makes shit happen, extra possessions with his little tip outs. You know, he can't really. He's not making shots, but he kind of still spacing. All right. He's doing good things. I like Kevin Love game, but it leads to my question now. And I want like you guys' opinion on who's the 4? Who's the starting 4?
Shameless.
Are we sure?
Hey God.
No. Yes, because
everybody healthy. So if Caleb is healthy, is it still gonna be Hayward?
Yeah. Because they're gonna want to provide Caleb's like scoring punch to that bench unit to kind of help sustain some of those minutes. But I think having Hayward in there as a person who is capable of making a 3, him plus Bam defensively is fucking elite. Like that shit matters with that starting unit. And if you're gonna play, 2 subpar defensive guards, then it's best to have like your back line be super elite defensively. So I think like the Hayward thing works, and so they're gonna keep him at the 4. Mm-hmm. I thought you were going somewhere different.
I have one more question, by the way.
Go ahead.
Is this the end of Thomas Bryant?
That's where I thought you was going. Who's the backup 5? Like,
I hope so.
I'll let y'all chime in on this. So I'll go to you, Ricky. Ricky, answer both questions. Who's the 4? Is this the end of Thomas Bryant?
Well, first things first, Pastor Twan, that was crazy. Okay, that was crazy, and you deserve to be held accountable for it. I don't care what anyone says. I know I get a lot of grief for calling people out righteously, but that was crazy. Okay, hey yo, all right. Now, I think quite frankly, it's probably going to be Caleb Martin. I think they're going to go back to I think they're going to go back to what, according to them, wasn't broken at some point last season, and whoever's on the bench, they'll just use. For example, Kevin Love. Kevin Love, I started to see him come off the bench as I got distracted by the photo. Kevin Love came off the bench as the backup center. And look, he learned a lot from Wes Unseld as far as those outlet passes are concerned. And I think that will be very helpful for what he brings to the table as far as igniting the second unit, because honestly, the second unit, it doesn't necessarily have to be a completely different 5. It can just be a staggered rotation. So I think Caleb Martin's probably still going to play the 4. And once Bam sits, you bring in Love, still the 4. Love plays a small 5. They keep going, since apparently my son Nico is not quite yet ready.
Well, that also means that you're taking Thomas Bryant out of the lineup as well. Shelton, go ahead, answer both questions, bro. Who's the starting four? Who's the backup five?
I just got to go with Haywood. Like, it feels like he just, like, the perfect four next to Bam. No pun intended. The switching they can do on defense is, like, the main thing. And, like, he doesn't even have to be an elite three-point shooter, but if he can shoot at, like, a 35% clip, then, like, that's good enough to make the spacing, like, not atrocious. So, like, yeah, he's kind of, like, clunky with the ball in his hands, and he's, like, kind of a ditz, like, when he's off ball, but, like, stand in the corner and play defense, and that's good enough for me. As for the five, he's not on the team yet. They have to make a trade. Thomas Bryant is ass, bro. Like, you're getting the same thing. It's a redux of Dwayne Dedmon. It's a redux of Cody Zeller. It's the same thing. Yeah, like the video. Hopefully the new five off the bench is James Wiseman or some shit. Like, go get a dude for Detroit has like 4 guys that should be traded for because they're just not going to play because they have 6 other guys blocking them from playing their position. So go to Detroit.
Wiseman. Hold on, James Wiseman. You got my boy Marvin
Bagley.
You also got
Duren.
What's his name? Duren, and you got Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, and then
all
same
4
thing.
of them will be upgrades off the bench.
My guy Monty Morris is blocked by Cade and Killian Hayes and Jaden Ivey. There's your point guard. There's your 5. There's your backup point guard or your starting point guard. There's your 5. So,
is this the question? Is he better than Kevin Love?
Yes.
Is he better than Thomas Bryant?
Yes.
How can he be worse?
He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be great. He's playing behind Bam. Like,
bro, he's got to give me something for like 15 minutes, just something.
Yeah.
Like
undeveloped, and
Thomas Bryant got fried by AD with one leg, and he played 7 minutes.
Yeah, one
like
ball.
That is not sustainable. That is not sustainable at all.
If they want to get rid of Jaden Ivey, I'd take him too.
Hey yo.
But I mean, first of all, gang, I'm a happily married man who's about to end this stream earlier than normal for some
Hey, we still got them tweets from you earlier. So
this is a family show, Royal.
This is, and I'm talking about how I expanded mine, brother.
My goodness.
But I'm the one that got to go to jail, right? All right.
First of all, I'm the host, bro. I can take this bit wherever I want. Thank you, Nasty Man. With the $5 donor, he said Detroit trades are my bad. Mine too, brother. I like Detroit's roster. I don't care if they're sorry. I like the young guys that they have on there. They're like my next version of OKC, where they're going to become better, growing the young people over there, but they're also going to have to sell off some of them because they have entirely too many. And that's kind of like, that's where we're going. He said, my brother Wiseman is worse than who?
I beg to differ, brother.
Any player under Eric Spoelstra gets a plus 40 stat boost. Like,
Come
that's
on,
what
brother.
it is.
Like, you either believe it's for you know. Nasty Man with the $5 donor, he said, what you mean? He starting point just got through with his Uber shift, and the backup 5 got night shift stalker at Walmart. You already know, brother. They're at some Division III college right now, figuring out who's got next. Like, but I think that's a good question. Shelton, did I give you an opportunity to pick your scrub? I think we was just talking about it.
I'll keep it short. Kyle Lowry, you have not tricked me. I don't care. Congratulations on your 2 games. I'm watching you. That's all I'll say.
So since everybody gonna skip Drew Smith's sorry ass, I go ahead and I talk about him for y'all. Get this bitch off my roster. There is nothing else that I need to see from him. I don't give a fuck how many steals, assists. I don't care that he scored. I don't care what he does. Brother is not meant to be wearing my jersey. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know why they keep letting him live. I don't know why he gets minutes when people are not around. But I would rather play Cole Schwider. I'd rather play Orlando Robinson at the 1. I'd rather do several things. before letting that man get on the court again. And I don't care if he was solid tonight. He was. I will say that. He was solid. Blocked! Blocked! I don't even know how to pronounce your last name because you got that funny little shit underneath your E in your name. Brother, where are you from? Liberia? Huh?
Balkan countries or something.
Finland?
That's not okay.
Some European country Ricky J. Marcus probably been to and tried to go look at some white women. But let's go to the next thing that I want to talk about, which is like a grander theme for what we looked at tonight. the grander theme that I'm thinking about, bro, is that I feel like tonight showed us all the evidence that we need as to why this team should probably pick a direction. Like, I'm not going to allude to what direction they should pick, but it felt like we've seen two versions where they've chosen to try and go run, and now through whatever circumstances, we've seen versions of this team where we've seen youth movement games. And I like youth movement games. I also like games that we're competitive in, but I really like youth movement games. I'm trying to figure out, TJ, based off of this, bro, this is kind of like putting in your head that maybe Miami should go ahead and start going like full bull towards the youth movement, or like, are you cool with them still trying to like retool this roster and make it another run with Jimmy?
Well, I've been here for 2 years. I've been wanting to ship these niggas out, you know? Take Bam Adebayo, put a bunch of young talent around them, and let's see what the fuck happens. That's where I've been, but I mean, it's good to see it now. You know, it's good to see what it would kind of look like in action. Minus Tyler Herro, you throw Tyler Herro in there, and we're cooking with grease. You know, I still don't want to throw away the Jimmy thing because like he's good at basketball, and I do think there's still like one dude away.
Way off.
Poland.
I was way off.
Okay. Yeah. I still don't want to throw the Jimmy thing away. There's still like one player away from like really completing that and being a championship team, but also it don't look like it's happening. So, you know, go with the young guys. Anything we got to do to keep Bam, and I think it's picking that young direction that we need to do it. You feel me? Keep Bam happy. Get some young dudes around him. Get some draft picks and go run.
So I feel like one of the things that we can do to kind of prepare for that is maybe somebody want us to talk about Spurs rotations. And so I kind of weave this in there. Do you think there's any chance, Shutman, I'll throw this to you. You think there's any chance that Spo kind of creates like, maybe like the young nigga lineup, you know, where it's like Jaime, Bam, bunch of people, Shameless, like Hayward. I'm sorry, I'm calling him Hayward now. And one old guy, Jimmy preferably, but one old guy to just kind of like go out there and run a little. Jimmy's not going to run. It got to be somebody else. But you know what I mean, bro. Like, create a young person lineup that's built around the skill set of the young guys. Do you see that as a possibility or no?
Yeah, young person lineup is definitely in my bag. I can't use the other term you used, unfortunately.
Sure.
That's
unfortunate.
Thinking it though.
What? No, I said fortunately. What?
You said you
No,
think it's unfortunate. We have this on tape. You think it's unfortunate that you can't use the other word that I used?
No, Can I answer the question?
I'm asking you a question and you're not answering it.
I'm trying to answer the question.
Not the one that I'm asking.
Lower your voice. Lower your voice.
How's this?
Yeah. Oh, you
Better?
catching an attitude now? Is that what we're doing?
You feel me? Do you hear the sass, Chairman?
This is live too. This is amazing. I like this. This is definitely going to be brought up in our next council meeting on Tuesday.
I'm just trying to survive the solstice.
Oh,
and
now you're the victim.
I'm out here fighting in these streets.
You see how they do, Ricky?
Oh, you're from the streets, huh, Shelby?
You're protesting. That's what you're doing. Protesting. Interesting.
I'm pressed.
I want you to do me a favor.
No.
Wait.
By all means, answer the question that you want to answer.
Mm-hmm.
I already forgot. The young lineup. Yes. No, Spo will not do that. Because he is stuck in his ways. He does not ever make lineup changes unless Ricky J. Mark, I can't focus. I'm distracted.
We do not. We absolutely do support Captain Marvel.
Hell yeah. It was a black female director. And Brie Larson is just a wonderful person.
No, that's the wrong character to be talking about. Monica Rambeau is her.
Amen.
I will say nothing more, nothing less, brother. But
you married, I'm not.
My wife know the real. It's just being real with you, brother. Like, hey, guy.
Hey, sis.
We've gotten very far off topic. TJ, reel us back in, bro. I don't know what we should be talking about.
What I'm supposed to do?
Host.
Okay. Let's talk about something that I wanted to talk about for quite some time. Hey, they start Milwaukee. They start Milwaukee tonight.
Without Dame. Without
Dame. But Giannis had 35. Had that big poster. They was gassing it up.
The other night.
You feel me?
What was the other boy? The Jalen that y'all got over there?
Jalen Suggs, Mo Wagner, look, big brother. He was even hooping.
Hey now,
we going up in the O. Talk about them boys. But can we talk about 55?
Sure.
Can we talk about 55?
Sure.
I think I'm in love with 55's game. I love new 55. I love new 50. I love Cutter. Thinks he can dribble. You know, he might even throw a little pick and roll in there. You know, pump fake Duncan. I'm loving Duncan Robinson.
So let me tell you, bro. Duncan is doing things like when he's not shooting well. The thing it's the same concept, kind of like with Shameless Highsmith. I will not say Hayward Highsmith. I will not say that Duncan played well tonight. Okay, I won't say that. I will say that Duncan did things well tonight when his shot was not falling. So, like you're talking about, like getting to the rim, freezing the defense by looking at Bam, who was rolling, and then putting one up off the glass and getting him a two. Like, that stuff 55 was not doing. He's manipulating pick and roll coverages, and like with his very, very limited skill set, he is using that to his advantage more so than he has in the past. And so that's why we haven't been as harsh on Duncan as we normally was, because we've seen him kind of like do little things here and there. But he wasn't great. He wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination. Anybody else got any thoughts on Duncan? I like this conversation.
1 of 10 from 3.
All right, brother.
That boy Shelton said, Duncan Robinson. Not on his watch. He's not going. Hey, brother, all I'm saying is that he ain't great, but it's better than when the shot wasn't falling and he was a complete non-factor. And he was getting fouls 2 seconds into his tenure on the court. He's actually playing defense. It's not good. It's not great.
It's not. He ain't locking nobody up.
He ain't doing what? All right, okay.
Go on now.
All right, you feel me? Y'all know what we're trying to say here. It's just very painful for the words. I'm a very articulate brother, by the way. I know several words. My knowledge is vast of the American dictionary. But when it comes to giving Duncan Robinson compliments, I struggle. You know, most people have their flaws. I struggle with giving Duncan Robinson compliments. He's not good at basketball. But sometimes he does good basketball things. And I think that's what TJ wants to acknowledge on this program.
This did remind me of another game earlier this season. The player shot 7 of 24, 2 of 7 from 3.
Hey,
16 points.
About already.
I'm just saying he just broke his ankle, so
who are you referring to?
We're getting another replication of that player.
Medium 14. We're getting very disrespectful on this program.
Medium fucking 14. Huh?
We're getting disrespectful on this program.
We
It's
talk
not
about.
necessary.
I don't want to call him. I don't look. Okay, it's about
Shout
time.
out, shout out, Badman 14. Shout out, Badman
It's
14.
Broke man 14. Bhakti boy 4. It's about time Duncan figured out the gravity thing. Listen. Okay. I thought I called bullshit when we first was talking about gravity. Okay. But I also have seen the gravitying. Like I have seen it. I can't lie. Don't easily, by the way. But like I'm not lying right now. I have seen it do the thing. You can stop. You don't have to do this. Justin, actually go away again, to be honest, so that you won't do that. But like I feel like we spend a lot of time talking about 55, but I do believe. Okay. All right.
I agree.
Everybody, y'all let people know that we tried. You feel me? We gave it everything we had on that one. Because, brother, that 1 for 10 is staring me right in the face, brother. And I want to fold them 55s like this. Shift that bitch. My bad, guys. Let's talk about the next game. Oh, brothers. We going to San Antonio. Ladies and gentlemen, next game, y'all are about to watch some generational hoops. Huh? From one of the premier young centers in the league, okay? Hey, we're fucking 13 for the Miami Heat. Fuck is you talking about? I don't give a shit about that 70-foot alien that they got over there in San Antonio. We have Idris. Sorry. It's not my turn yet. Kane, Ricky, the boy feeling good?
Je me sens un peu très bien parce que Monsieur Wembanyama, il est très fort quand on parle de basket parce que en anglais on dit on lui appelle un unicorn.
Konnichiwa.
Shingon Finals. Thank you.
1支后卫，身高6尺10，身披10号战袍，本西蒙斯 ，Number 10，本西蒙。
Oui, sorry, Ricky. Le continue.
Je pense que le Miami Heat va gagner. Ça va être très facile pour les gars de Miami.
Omelette de fromage. Omelette du fromage.
Mais si tu veux que je ne parle pas, ça va aller quand même. Donc,
la pépé la plus. French fries. Le caviar.
Oui, c'est vraiment une belle surprise, from Jimmy.
First of all, this is insane. That Song Jin-woo, the character from Mortal Kombat, is out here talking in Parlez-vous français to goddamn Ricky J. Mark. All right? Let's not do that.
Il parle anglais aussi.
Tony Parker, Rudy Gobert.
我有錢有大，我是冠軍，我永遠不放棄。
我是詹姆斯，我是美国人，不是中国人，我是中国台。
1號，
大家好，我叫 Dylan Brooks，我是广东湖队的选手，for different way.
Okay, don't think you the only one who know multiple languages on this panel, Ricky. I was right there with you, and I felt you every word, brother. Bars. Sheltman. Oui. Sheltman. The boy feeling good? Oh, ça passe, Naboulé.
Je suis un peu fatigué maintenant.
Zopape. Back page.
C.
Good. The boy feeling good?
Yo, feeling bien.
Okay. What it is? Como.
Well, this is not going the right. Yeah. I got to revert back to the original mother tongue that I speak, the only language that I speak. It's the Spurs, man. Like, cool, they have Slender Man, that's nice. But like, honestly, if Jimmy decides he doesn't want to play that game, they're probably just going to win by more. Because like, that's what they do. Just like shit just goes the opposite of whatever they just plan. I had the Heat going 6-4 in their first 10. They're currently 5-4. I might have a small agenda, so I can flex about that. I'll say. But yeah, they'll probably win. I'm not moved by the Spurs really at all.
Skita Hirsimo, give me my money. You forgot. Oh, this is George.
Malaka.
You said George. You said fucking gyro. Fuck nigga, give me my money. You talk about you say Greek shit on the network. You don't think I have an ear? Come on now. Fuck is you talking about? Zeus. Fuck boy. What is you talking about? Give me my money. Huh? I need that. Hephaestus. Aphrodite.
What is happening, bro?
Philatides. Pegasus. Meg. All right? All these are Greek terms. From Hercules, to be honest with you.
Meg. He said Meg. He really said Meg with a straight face.
She was in
I'm fucking
movie,
crying, bro.
She was Hercules' love interest. It's Greek based. I thought she was a part of Greek mythology, bro. Like I just threw her in there.
She was Meg.
Yeah, bro. Megara. I don't remember what her real name was. It doesn't matter.
Meg.
I'm right. Give me $50. How many games has Miami lost since Highsmith became the starter? 0. The Miami Heat are currently on a 4-game win streak, and I think I told y'all a couple of games ago. When Tyler Herro got hurt, I was like, the Miami Heat are about to go on a win streak. Not because of it. I was just saying, like, the circumstances surrounding it, like he is, like the Heat are down a bunch of people. Like you saw tonight, they do this. This is the thing. They're about to go on a 5-game win streak, and we've been calling them ass for most of the beginning of the season. Greek, Giannis, brother, I don't think that's how you spell that. TJ, the boy feeling good?
What is this show?
Bro. It just went off the rails for a little bit, bro.
The boy is feeling sensational. Bam Adebayo finna give that boy hell. I hope y'all locked in. They've been putting all this Wemby on TV. Y'all better show this one. y'all better show this one. Idris is on a man. He is destroying the league one center at a time. And unfortunately for you, Mr. Webb, your mama, you are next, my brother. You are about to get cooked. So the Heat are winning. The Heat going to win by like 15 for no reason. Drew Smith is going to have 30.
Read this comment from Jay Rich, bro. Look what Jay Rich said, bro.
Just join the stream. Why the fuck Ricky got a George Washington?
Four score is 7 years ago, head ass. What are all that you talking about? My fellow Americans haircut having ass. Fuck wrong with you? I cannot tell a lie, head ass. Wooden teeth having ass. Fuck wrong with you? Water. Fuck. What the fuck you just said to me?
Not you.
Nicholas Batum.
Le mec là-bas.
Caviar. But either way, go ahead and finish your comments.
Oh, no, I'm done. You good.
I don't know what's happening on this show. Like, look, get him! Gettysburg Address, head ass. Cherry tree chopping, head ass. Forefather, head ass. Founding fathers of this country. Constitution, head ass. Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, head ass. Sorry. Mount Rushmore, man. I fucks with it, Shelton. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Ricky. You know I respect you as a man and as a colleague and as a fellow professional, brother. Like, you are valued to this network. But I ain't gonna hold you. That haircut is doing you no favors, game. That shit.
It's not a haircut. I had a beanie on.
That shit terrible, cuz. That shit terrible, cuz.
I had a beanie on.
That shit terrible, cuz. I ain't gonna hold you. You already know. I'm sorry. I don't have the energy because I just got finished yelling at Ricky. But he's about to blow that shit out. Fuck is you talking about? I do see there be okay. I do agree that Bam is going to give Wembanyama work. I just don't know how. That mid-range jumper will not be working this game. You're not getting that free throw line jumper off. Like, it's not happening. I would advise people, if you're expecting Bam to do that kind of thing where he's posting up people, dribbling into the middle of the floor, the way he scored tonight will not work against San Antonio. All right? So he has to be extremely strong with the ball. Like, brother, it's a lot of things that you got to do. I think he will find some success. I don't know how. But it's going to be very important for Miami to like kind of like shoot well from the three-point line because that man is like he's tough. All right. And we're going to get a first-hand glance as to kind of like why he's that. So, you know what I mean? Like, just prepare for some good hoops one way or the other. Like, either he going to play great or Bam going to play great. But I do predict the Heat win. Like, I just don't think that outside of Wembanyama, like, they got some good hoopers. I'm not going to lie. Like, Desmond Vassell, fucking Keldon Johnson, like, what's that boy named? Sochan or whatever his name is. Like, they got people who can fucking play on that roster. And it's a good young team, but it is a young team. And I think Miami will find a way to win. We don't have the coaching advantage. I'm talking myself out of it, so I'm just going to end the show before I do that completely. Thank you guys in the comments, as always, for joining the show, making it much more fun than it would have been without you. I didn't give you a prediction. That haircut doesn't warrant one. But thank you guys
crazy.
As always, for joining the show, making it tippy towel on the sunny tie. Fuck is you talking about?